What up, guys? Sid's Autograph Site here, back again. Been making a lot of videos lately, haven't I? You guys probably getting tired of seeing me and hearing me. Well, hearing me. But anyway, wanted to go ahead and do this video. This is in response to Poet Skinny's video, like worst comic in my collection. You guys might have remembered I picked this up a couple weeks ago. I finally got around to reading it. Wish I hadn't, because it is pretty bad. This is Steel Mosquito from Alpha Productions, a Totem special. And basically, it's a black and white independent comic book, and it's just basically a rehash of like Batman. The main character is a lot like Batman, but basically you hear about this guy here. He's a wooden android. Okay, he does some talking, and then you got this guy here that thinks he looks really cool, and then you got this female here who's the daughter somehow of the wooden android, and her name's Dundar. Okay, what a perfectly feminine name, Dundar. So she got her ass kicked or something like that, and she's laying here up in bed, and really that has nothing to do with the story. I guess if it's a Totem special, that must have something to do with it, but it has nothing to do with this one-shot special. But yeah, so we got blah, 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 blah. So then we come into this part of the comic book, and we see that it's a world, probably another planet. It's got humans and alien species intermingling, and this is where you first find out about the Steel Mosquito. Now this is him here in his alter ego, looking all studly with his beard going on. He's in the flying car, and he pulls into his home here. This is part of his home here, you know, and he's watching this chick on the news. She's a very famous television reporter. And so he lands his car in his house here, you know, very, very Batman and Iron Man put together. So he gets out, and there's his alien butler here. Well, maybe not alien, I don't know. But anyway, it's his butler here, so he tells him to get the sky bike ready. So he gets the sky bike ready, and he gets his costume out here, and he puts the costume on and takes off. Now this is the reporter here. She's leaving her news office. She's got a tail, okay, and they're on this like subway monorail. It's a monorail deal here. They're on a Disney monorail, and they're cruising along, and then all of a sudden, boom, there's a Steel Mosquito. Uh-oh. See, they even say it, the Steel Mosquito. So the news reporter's like, oh, I gotta get out of here, stop this thing, and she tries to get a hold of him, and she jumps out, and he's gone. Okay, or so she thinks. He tells her, up here, please, and there he is, all chilling out on his bike there, looking like a Playboy model, and he hands her something, and she takes it back to her office, like a microchip, and she plays it, and he tells everybody he's going to steal, I will steal your greatest treasure at midnight. So they tell the world, they air it on the news station, and everybody thinks it's going to be something at this museum. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. They put the museum under armed guard, and okay, he'll never get here. He's got 10 seconds to get here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And he ends up crashing into the news station. See, there he is, and he's going, yeah. So he's into the news station, and he's knocking some people out, and blah, 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 and action here, a little action there. And he goes up to the news reporter and lifts his mask, and here we go, a little bit a la Spider-Man. Kisses the news reporter, and he goes, here. And he passes her something, and he takes off, and he leaves, it's a note, and it says, I've stolen Chronopolis's greatest treasure, a kiss from your lips. And she's like, oh, oh, and there's the end of the comic. So that is mighty spectacular. Spectacularly awful. So in my opinion, this is definitely probably the worst comic in my collection. What's funny is Paul Pelletier did the cover art for it. He's done some work for Marvel and DC. And I think he's actually illustrated, before he really made it big, some issues of this Totem comic. So that's basically this whole issue here. So $2.50 at the time. Nothing but a guy acting like Iron Man and kissing reporters that have tails. So yeah, this is my definitely my entry for worst comic book in my collection. Later.